All right, anyone have questions so far? Okay, you can ask me, I'm really not that scary. Okay, so the benefits of having one card system on campus, it's about bringing extra value to your ID card, okay? I mean, if you've got an ID and all you're using it for is visual ID, what's the value of it? What's the value to your students? What's the value to your faculty? It really isn't. And I work with lots of colleges who still don't use their cards for anything. Once a student gets an ID printed, they just toss it away in their wallet and never bring it out again. What's the purpose? Why even do it? So they can get a 10% discount at the Limited when they go shopping for new clothes? So, all right, let's talk about how we can use your card to make purchases on campus. Like I said, Total Card is going to be a complete one-card system. So anyone who has a system like this, you're familiar with a lot of this feature and functionality that I'm going to mention. But we can give you the ability to use meal plans on campus, whether you've got declining balances, whether you've got block plans for a semester, 120 meals a semester, weekly plans, things that reset with counters every Sunday. However you structure your meal plans, Total Card was designed to accommodate that. I usually tell customers, if we can accommodate it at Mississippi State, it's likely we can accommodate whatever you're looking for. Gosh, they have a ridiculous number of meal plans there. It's really gotten kind of crazy over the years. You guys know, it just compiles on itself. Yeah, let's just throw in another one. So we give you the ability to run unlimited number of meal plans through the system. With meal plans typically come flex dollars. Some of you guys are probably familiar with this, called Monopoly money, pretend money, that I can only spend at designated locations on campus. But again, this is about bringing value to your card. How can my students use their card and see it as a valuable thing to them on campus? The more things I can make purchases with, the more valuable this is to me. So maybe it's laundry, maybe it's food. Whatever it is, if I'm going to be using this card, then I'm going to treat this card like gold. We've got declining balance functionality that you would need, as many declining balance buckets or whatever it is that you call it currently. We can accommodate all of that in the system. And again, declining balances can be restricted to just specific locations, or you can have them be able to be used cross locations. Some people have a separate bucket for just laundry, and then some have one big fund for everything. Totally depends how you design your campus. But one of my favorites that faculty and staff members typically like is the inclining balance option. Instead of having to preload funds to your account, we'll give you the ability to say, I'm on my way to class, I'm on my way to work in the morning, I want to stop by the Starbucks on campus and grab a coffee. I use my ID card, my employee ID, gets automatically payroll deducted at the next pay period. I know, y'all are psyched about buying some coffee now. I saw everybody heck yeah. So, it's not just dining where you can bring more value to your ID card though, right? We all know this. There's tons of locations where you could potentially use this. If you've got on-campus residence halls, you may be looking at things like laundry. Some people give all their residents laundry access for free. They don't charge them for it, but they still want them to have to use a card to track how many times it's being used and that sort of thing. Go for it. We can accommodate that. All I know is that when I went to college, I had to use quarters. And that stuff made me mad. Because there's nothing worse than having to try to find quarters to do your laundry. Who has quarters in college? Nobody. First of all, who has cash? Who does laundry? Girls, I guess, maybe. I don't know. College athletes, people whose clothes are dirty a lot. I don't know. Vending, another thing. It's funny, Mississippi State, huge user of the system, used to use vending on campus with the campus card. They signed a new contract with a new vending provider, got new vending machines in. You guys are familiar with, the process. They got new vending machines every few years, new bidder. Someone else won. They got new vending machines in. Coke or something came in instead of Pepsi. And the new people said, whoever was running that was like, we're not going to do the student card anymore. We're just going to switch to credit card and cash. Their purchases in vending machines dropped by more than 50% within 6 months. Students were like, why would I spend my own money when I could spend mom and dad's money? This is so much better when it's not mine. So they still have never added it back. But, it shows. I mean, the more the students can use their card for, the more they go. You can also do things like copy control. We have plenty of customers that utilize our system for bookstore in its entirety, meaning we do everything from inventory to book buyback to just regular point of sale in the bookstore. However, most of the campuses we work with have a third-party bookstore system where we just have an integration with Follett, Raytex, Nebraska books, whatever it may be. So you can still accept a campus card in the bookstore. Also, remember, we're talking about bringing value to the card, so think about where students could potentially want to use this off campus. We don't have people designated to managing an off-campus program. Instead, we partner with a third-party company called DishOut that specializes exclusively in managing your off-campus vendors. So what they do is they come in, they work with us, everything's fully integrated, and they take that program over and run it for you. College just gets a percentage of the sales back. You don't have to do anything. They recruit all the vendors, recruit all the merchants, sign everybody up, hook up the terminals, make it work with Total Card, life's good. Students get extra value, they use your card off campus. Y'all get some percentage of the sales off campus. Life's happy.